All right, guys, we're live. Shaquille Jermaine Taylor here with Alfredo Delgado. Say what's up. That's my sponsor, if you guys didn't know. We have Carl David, we have Jen, and we have Michael Martin, who's actually been crushing it this week, guys, with some pretty big days. And together we're, kind of like what we like to call the IC Dream Team. But we all have our own individual teams, but we're all under one team, one banner, one name. We're live. Shaquille Jermaine. That is all for financial freedom, guys. So, we're just here to show you guys the opportunity to, tell you a little bit about who we are and what we've been able to accomplish over these past few months. So these are probably some of the most talented people you will ever meet. A lot of these people are people that have directly influenced me and changed my life. And so I'm just going to open up the lines for whoever wants to speak right now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Carl David. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Montreal, Canada. I'm representing for the whole, Team Easy Money and Elevated Minds. Salute you guys. I love you all. We're going to learn a lot, and these calls is just the beginning. We're going to keep going. We're going to build momentum, and we need this in place. The leaders are here to reach out and help you guys out, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So that's it.
Yeah, it's Michael Martin here, and I'm glad you guys invited me onto this Hangout. Look forward to uniting as, we all have our individual teams, but we're all going to kind of unite together to make this even more powerful than it already is, and I'm excited to do this.
Nice. Can
hey
you guys
guys,
hear me?
this is Jennifer Merrell. Oh, go ahead. Do you want to go, Alfredo, or do you want me to go?
I had to jump on my phone, but go ahead. Go. You go.
I'll go. I'm Jennifer Merrell. Okay. This is Jennifer Merrell. Michael Castiglione is my other half, and I am so excited. I am very blessed. I have all these superstars on my team, and we started 7 months ago. I want to say it was about maybe getting close to 8 months ago, and when we started this company, guys, we were looking at eviction. We were eating out of a food bank, and we were really scared. It was coming into winter, and when we found this opportunity, we ran with it, and we just have had so many wonderful experiences with this company. The CEO is fantastic. The team members are right there to help everybody to succeed and get on that path to success. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this presentation. Blessed to have all you guys on our team, and let's rock this thing, guys.
Nice, good stuff. Can you guys see me? Or no?
I just see your picture.
All right, my computer. It's time for a new one. I've been saying this for so long. I had the same laptop for 2 years. This is the same $600 laptop that I started my business with, and I'm still here. With all the income I've been able to generate, my cheap ass won't go and get a new one. That has to change. I have to get a new one because
you're getting Lamborghinis and yachts. Time to
upgrade.
Get in one of those nice cars there, Alfredo, and go down to Best Buy.
As a matter of fact, I drove right by Best Buy today, and I say, oops, damn, you know what? Never mind. And then look, as soon as I start the Hangout, it overheats and shuts off. Yeah, so lesson learned. I gotta stop everything and just get it. The presentation I have.
I'll private message you on Facebook to remind you, Alfredo.
Yeah.
I'll private message you to remind you that one tomorrow.
Remind me every day, please. As my computer is cooling off and booting up, I got it sitting on ice right now. I just want to let you guys know my name is Alfredo. Here representing Team Easy Money, and like I said, together we have what I like to call the Dream Team here. But not to get confused, I just found out and got yelled at by Mr. Tom that he has a Dream Team, which I respect, and I know that he's gonna rock that out. So I give him the Dream Team any day of the week because I know that Tom gets busy. But what I like to call a Dream Team is just the leaders of other teams getting together. And the reason is because, when we started this out, it was actually Jen is my upline. We had their team, the Power of Two. Then we gave birth to Team Easy Money. And Team Easy Money grew so big that it gave birth to all these other teams, which you see all the team leaders that we have right now. We got 9 to 5 Rehab on the left. We got Team Abundance. Now he's giving birth to teams. Mike, what's the name of the teams that are growing under you now? You have now Tom, which is the Dream Team, and also...
Yeah, I got the Dream Team, and then the Phoenix Team, then the B Team, and there's a couple other ones out there I can't remember, but they're growing fast, that's for sure.
That is amazing. To come from where we started to now have the teams having teams, that is ridiculous. And then we have Mr. Carl David, Elevated Minds, which I respect. His team is always on fire, and they're going to go and make some noise over there in Miami. And then we have myself, which is, like I said, Team Easy Money, which is, the father of all these teams, but these guys are doing their own thing, and they're just smashing it. I'm so excited. I can't believe what's happened, the last few months. This hasn't happened in years. This has happened in months. It's been a total of 5 months I've been in this business, and we grew teams and grew teams, and that's how crazy it is. So, guys, I want to explain more why we're here. I want to give you guys a presentation, but apparently my computer is down, so as soon as it gets back up, I'll be able to do that. But I just want to talk a little bit about, since we have everybody in the panel, I want to talk about some of the things that not only who we are, but what we have done. All right, so starting with Happy Jermaine over here. Jermaine, explain to the people how old you are, how long you've been in this business, and what you've been able to accomplish this far. Because like I said, other than Jen and myself, we've been in here the longest. You guys are just behind us, just by, not by much. So just tell us a little bit about what IC has done for you.
All right. What's up, guys? Once again, my name is Shaquille Jermaine Taylor. I'm 19 years old. My birthday just passed in April, and it actually was one of the best birthdays I've ever had.
Happy
birthday. Thank you. I joined Ingreso after my sponsor started taking it seriously in the month of February. That's literally when I decided that I was going to make this my main vehicle, and I was just going to do everything I could to excel in it, right? So February 1st was the day I decided I'm going to make some noise. I had my first, well, not my first $125 day, but it was a significant one because that was my goal for that day, and I accomplished it. Came out the gate. I did around almost $10,000 in the past 2-3 months, and it's really changed my quality of life. For example, like the shirts that I'm wearing, I never thought that I'd be wearing a shirt from my favorite brand, which is Express. Just look up how much the shirts cost. It's not that significant, but it was significant to me because I never thought that I would be making $1,325 days. You don't hear that kind of stuff from 19-year-olds, and it's not about the money, guys, but it's about what the money can do, what you can do with it, and it's been able to help me pay my mom's bills, which that makes me a proud son. That's something that I never thought I'd be doing. Not with, the little bit of money that I was making online. I've been able to, take my girlfriend on crazy dates and places that I never thought I would be able to go to. I've been able to travel outside of cities and outside of states. You guys probably seen my Vegas video. We went to Las Vegas, and courtesy of Alfredo, it was his idea. We were riding around in Lamborghinis and doing stuff that people twice my age never get to even really dream of. Why don't they have time to dream of it? Because it's outside their box, because they're too busy stuck doing something that they don't want to do. And so I'm on the path to financial freedom. I haven't arrived yet. Just like a lot of these guys, we want to go to the next level, and we're here to take you there.
Awesome story, man. So your highest day was $1,325?
Nah, $1,500. Remember when I closed my $500 business center?
So I gotta add a couple of hundreds, man. That's awesome, man. You're only 19, brother. Just turned 19 this year, and you're rocking the Express shirts. I'm so proud of you, man. Tom, did you get a chance to introduce yourself? I'm sorry if I'm being rude. Did you get a chance to introduce yourself in your crazy hat?
I did not. I was a little bit late. I got the link later, so hey, everybody. Can you all hear me okay? Just want to make sure this camera's working all right. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome. My name is Tom, the Furry Hat Guy. Prior to me getting started in the IC Dream Team and just as online experience, I actually was a restaurant manager. I used to work for a pizza restaurant, and I worked there for like 15 years. And I remember having to work like 12 hours a day, sometimes even 15 hours a day, just struggling to even make the next check, pay my bills, and wondering if there's ever another way to ever make money online. So my online career, I've been online for a while, and I started actually getting noticed online more when I started doing video in 2007. And I stumbled upon the Ingreso Cybernetico with a good longtime friend that I actually had met early off in my career named Michael Martin. He's actually on the panel today. And the thing is, I kept seeing him like post all these checks, and then I just thought, like, what is that? What is that Ingreso thing? I can't even say the name of the company or anything. You know, I'm like, Ingreso Cybernetico, you know, you know, and I'm just like, okay, what the fook? So so I just started like, I started like just like blowing it off. I'm not getting in that thing. No, I'm not doing that 2x2 junk, you know, all this stuff. And then finally, I just saw like more people just getting results, and he kept talking about like this Facebook strategy, and I'm like, what the fuck's this Facebook strategy? So I finally dove down, and I just I humbled myself, you know, just looked at it, and what I found was a really cool thing. I found that it was actually tools for other internet marketers. It's tools that actually people need. It's you know, autoresponders. Everybody needs an autoresponder, and capture pages. Everyone needs a capture pages. They need them all for the thousands of MLMs, brick and mortar. They also need them for, you know, network marketing companies, and anybody needs just capture pages because it increases sales and revenue. And I knew that it fulfilled a need in the marketplace. It wasn't just like a cash machine. It was actually a really great product too. The cash was just kind of a bonus too. Obviously, if you're not making money, why are you going to stay around? Although it was what I saw was it was a valuable product with an awesome comp plan behind it. So I let my passion take over, and just kind of drove it. I put my head down. You know, I took out my furry handcuffs. See, furry handcuffs. You know, and you know, put these on. They're not on now, but you know, I'll put them on later. But anyways, put those on, and I said, I am going to handcuff myself to this program, and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to do this program, this program. I said, I'm not doing anything else, nothing. And within like 4 days, I made like $2,500. Income disclosure, results will vary. Not sure if you're willing to put handcuffs on too. There you go. But anyways, after that, it just kind of like kept going, and I just kept like putting my head down, doing all this stuff, doing all this work, and just working. And then after that, within my first 30 days, I took like third in the contest, the main contest. I won both 2 member contests. I got like $2,500 in car bonuses, another $2,000 in car bonuses, and so my first 30 days so far, a little over 30 days now, I'm at over almost about $13,000 now. So and I'm just getting started. It just keeps going. I'm working with my team every single day. I do a hangout every single day with my team. I build with my team. I work with my team. I give back to the community. I'm just on fire, and I'm driven, and I'm going to take things to a whole new level, and I'm really serious to do that with Ingreso. And what I would suggest to you today, if you're looking at Ingreso and you've been looking at it and you've been a fly on the wall just like I was and going, well, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm kind of stuck. Well, I don't know about that whole thing. Really look at how these tools can really change another business's life. And through that passion alone will come the pay, because you don't want to focus on just like, oh, you know, I'm just here to get the money, because you have to look at how you're going to serve another person in the industry, and through that service alone is where the money and the value comes, and then more money in your pockets are going to come too. So that's all I'm going to say. Thanks for letting me share.
All right, can you guys see me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You know what's funny? All I had to do was turn my phone to the side. All of a sudden, I can see everybody and myself. I don't understand how this works. I guess it only works in wide view. But hey, whatever makes it happen. And so, yeah, hi, I'm back. So, guys, that was awesome time. Yo, you don't know how excited I am to have the furry hat guy on my team. And it's funny because I think in Chicago, at the other X-Company event, I was sitting right behind you. And I think you remember? Probably don't. See, he said, oh, he don't remember. I was sitting right behind you in the middle. I was in the top 200 in that section. Okay. And I shake your hand, and I was like, oh, wow, that's Tom the Furry Hat. And here we are today on the same team again. You know, leaders follow leaders everywhere we go. We're here as long as it makes sense, you know. Whatever company we ripped before, we're going to rip this one, and that's how it is. And I'm excited that you're part of this organization, brother. Like, really, I am.
Alignment, brother. That's all it is. It's alignment.
So I want to hear from Jennifer. Jennifer's she's a firecracker, man. I know where you came from and where you're at now. It's amazing. And I want to hear a little bit of what Ingreso has done for you in your life.
Yeah, it's a big change. And by the way, I did see the furry hat guy in Denver, but I never approached him. So just to bring that into light. But yeah.
Why didn't you approach? I wanted you to. Oh, she froze up.
No,
she got too excited.
Tell them that has effect on the ladies, you know.
Yeah, you know. I get it.
Guys, hey, how we are, man. We make money. We have fun.
No problem here. Can you hear me?
Hey, you back?
We were saying you get too excited.
Yeah, okay, there I am. Okay, so sorry, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how much money you make and how many times you bring Comcast to your house, they still screw up.
Okay, I'm used to women getting excited around me. I'm okay.
Anyway, so let me start over because I don't know where I left off. So a few months, 7 months ago, I was looking at the streets of New England with my two toddlers, Michael and myself, and going, we need to change something. I mean, we've been in the industry for a long time, don't get me wrong, but we were never successful. We couldn't get that, that traction going. We were working 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, and still couldn't get anything going. So when John Gilardi came to me via Pete Delmonico, my sponsor, Pete said, look, they work so hard. Can you please talk to them? So John talked to me that day. He told me about Ingreso Cybernetico, and he talked to me for 2.5 hours. I didn't know the gravity of who John was. I didn't understand his past. I didn't understand his networking. But come to find out, John makes over $1 million a month, and he sat on the phone with me for 2.5 hours. And that was what began to impress me, but what really impressed me was the same day, that afternoon, he had dental surgery. Got home from dental surgery.
No, Comcast.
She got excited again. There's a check.
Hey, so Alfredo, I hear we're having a yacht. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, wait. Don't hold on. Wait till the end of the.
Okay. I really don't know where I kicked off again. Where did I kick off?
$1 million a month, dental surgery.
Yes. So when John got home that night from dental surgery, he called Michael and talked to him for 2.5 more hours. We started our journey with this company, and within 12 hours of getting started, we made our first 125.
Yeah.
And that's how we got started. I mean, I knew I was scared. I needed to do something fast. I knew that I wasn't the only one in the situation that I was in, and I wanted to help as many people as I could, as fast as I could. And luckily, Michael came in contact with Alfredo, talked to him for 4 days straight. Alfredo's like, oh, God, this guy's not going to leave me alone, And then finally he got started, and he kind of put his big toe in, and then he kind of went through the compensation plan, I think, and he went, oh, this makes sense. The products make sense. The whole thing makes sense. And so from looking at homelessness in the beginning of November, we have made around $70,000 since.
Yeah. Woo! Good job.
Of which I think $55,000 of that has been since January, because we just hit a $5,000 bonus. There's money everywhere. There is so much money in this company. There's so much value to the products. I love this company. I'm never going anywhere. I'll always be a part of Ingreso. No matter what my life brings to me, I'm always going to be a member here because it is just so fantastic, and they do have tools that everybody needs. I mean, I get to learn from Dwayne Golden, who's a multimillionaire, every single day by going into my back office. Who else can offer that?
And that is
and look I got Alfredo down Mike Martin, Jermaine Taylor, Carl, Tom the Furry Hat Guy. Who knew all these guys would be riding this wave with me? I'm so blessed to be with you guys, and I love you. Back to you, Freda.
Thank you. And it's crazy that you mentioned that because people need to know the value of what this company offers. You just said it right now. Just for maintaining a $25 monthly maintenance fee for your organization, you can go back and learn from people like Dwayne or even myself. I have some webinars back there, or I think Jermaine and his team, they have one back there. You get to learn any day of the week that you want. You could be 3, 4 in the morning. You could be wherever you're at. You plug into all the webinars and training they have and absorb the information. It will make you a better person and a better marketer at the same time.
Okay.
And you get all that just for being inside the system, just for being on the team. So that's one of the things I want people to, at any point, if anybody has any questions, if you right underneath this video, there should be a comment section. Let me see. Right on Facebook. I want you guys to go ahead and ask any questions about the opportunity. You might want to know what the tools are, or how much they cost, or what they do. I was going to do a presentation. Honestly, I have a PowerPoint, but I don't trust my computer at this point. So I'm just going to hang tight on my phone until the end, and hopefully the next Hangout will be more prepared to, or me, myself, have the new computer, with the help of my team, and I'll be able to not worry about it overheating and stuff. So yeah, it's been really amazing. I mean, Mike, I don't even want to go with Mike right now. I'm scared to hear what Mike has to say because Mike.
Let go last. Mike is smashing it.
Mike is making me work.
Alfredo, do you want to hear an inside funny about Mike and I?
Go ahead.
I thought we were going to keep that a secret.
In the same town that I live in.
Really? Wow. You guys knew that before or after this?
We found out afterwards when we were having a chat. Actually, I tried to get Mike on the phone for 2 weeks. He avoided me. He would not get on the phone. And then about 3 minutes after he signed up, I went over to my chat box. I'm like, welcome to the team. He's like, how did you know that? I'm like, because I can see it all.
Well, I'm glad he's on our side. So Mike, man, the superstar of the week, man, tell us a little more about how you came about this opportunity and what it's done for you, because you've been on fire. I think you even got a new car recently, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. It's been, I always say that this has been the most fun I've ever had, I think, building a business for sure. For me, I kind of tripped into this by accident. I with the help of Jen, I had a different business. It's an offline business I've been in for about 3 years. And it's a really high-ticket business. Average ticket to get into that's $3,500. So I get a lot of no's in that business. So I was looking for something to put those no's in. Someone said no, I could say, well, I got this lower ticket thing, even though IC has high ticket built in. I didn't know that at the time. But so I didn't know much about it at all. And Jen was coming at me. I had a couple other people coming at me, and so finally one day I just threw some money at it, not really knowing what it was about, and I shared it real quick with a couple different people and went on with my life. And the next morning I woke up to 2 checks, a $125 and a $300 check, and I didn't even know what the business was. I didn't even know what we sold. I didn't know anything. I just shared it with a couple people, and it just kind of took off really quick. So I got my attention. I shared it with a few more people. And I think by the end of the week, it was similar to what Tom did. I had like a $2,500, $3,000 week. I had a $1,325 day. And then that really got my attention. So I decided to finally, dive in and figure out what the hell I got myself into. And, looked at the programs, looked at the products, checked out the leaders, and the comp plan and all the different ways it paid. And I really saw it. It really blew me away. I really saw myself making a whole lot of money because my other business is a direct sales thing. I got to work it every day. I have to make a sale. I make money. It's big ticket. It pays the bills. It's great money. But if I stop working for 2 or 3 weeks, no money comes in. And I like the idea of IC where there's a lot of different ways to get paid, and money can come in once you get this thing rolling, whether you work or not. And so I really put some more attention on it, and I knocked it out the park. My first month, made over $8,000, a $2,500 car bonus, and I actually, like Alfredo said, went out and got a car because it was so easy to get the car bonus. You know, 2,500's not only takes care of your car payment, but you know, your maintenance, your insurance, your gas, you know, and you can go party somewhere or take a trip to Vegas. You know, it's a lot more than a car payment. And I basically made a $2,500 car bonus every month, except for 1 month I made 1,000. And it's just been taken off from there. Every month has been better than the last. And you know, you had mentioned, you know, this last week was, you know, I don't know what it is about June. The stars were just aligned because June 1st, you know, I made $900. June 2nd, $425. June 3rd, $4,500. And that doesn't even include my contest money, my car bonus money. You know, it just, I can't stop the money from coming in at this point. You know, it's just flowing in so well. So it's,
Hey,
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
how much did you make the other day?
The other day, well, including all my businesses or just IC?
Just IC. Was it? It was yesterday, right? That's the day you took off the whole day. Oh no,
Yeah,
today you took off to celebrate. Yeah. So
I
yes.
took off the whole day. Yesterday I took off too. I went out shopping. You know, everybody saw my timeline. You know, I went out and bought some new clothes. I went out to eat, and I did a bunch of things, and I came home to you know, a $4,500 check. And it was very, very awesome to see that. You know, I mean, I remember. You know, I remember back, you know, when I was struggling years ago, when I was trying to put together, you know, $2,500 a month to pay the bills, and it might as well have been $25,000 a month. It was so hard for me to do, and now I'm having $4,500 days. You know, it's amazing what can happen when you find the right business, you work on yourself, and people, sky's the limit. You know.
Absolutely, man. I have a couple of questions I want to answer. Somebody asked, what are the products? I'm glad you asked because it's important. We're all talking about how much money we make, but we want to discuss a little bit of products. So I'll go over briefly what the products are, and then you can go ahead and get back whoever invited you to this hangout, and they can possibly show you more. Like I said, the presentation I was going to show you goes over all of that, but at this point, I'm using my phone, so I can't do it. But I'll discuss a lot of
Maybe
the
we can
products
talk about our favorite product, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, sure. Well, my favorite product, I like the IC lead pages. Okay, but I'm gonna go and log into my account and go over all the products to make sure I don't miss something. But Mike, what is your favorite product of this company?
My favorite product actually is the Ingreso Cloud. I love that thing. I actually had a situation. You know, the level I'm at, I have unlimited storage, you know, unlimited PCs. So I've got my Mac backed up to it. I've got my desktop picked up, you know, backed up to the cloud. And I had a situation that came up shortly after I you know, set the whole backup. It was literally like a week later. My desktop PC died, and I had to send it to Best Buy for them to fix it. Well, during that time, a friend of mine had given me a file to do some work on, and he needed it back the next day for something, and he absolutely had to have it. And I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? And then I remembered, wait a minute, I got it all in the clouds, and you know, and they have an app for the phone, so I was able to just pull my phone up, log into the cloud, and forward that file over to him. You know, it was awesome. I was like, it was great. So I feel so good knowing that everything's sitting there, and no matter what happens, no matter where I'm at, I can get access to it. So I love that.
Yeah, that's definitely a lifesaver. I'm pretty sure that anybody that's watching this hangout, that's happened to you at some point where either you catch a virus or, in my case, my laptop overheats, and next thing you know, you're at Best Buy with the Geek Squad trying to get it fixed, and then they're going to charge you like $100 or something bucks to revive all your stuff, and then they're going to tell you, well, some of the stuff might not be there, you know, we'll have to wipe it out, and that sucks when you have pictures and videos of your kids for 3 to 4 years on your laptop. All of a sudden, something spills, you catch a virus, and you're at risk that everything is gone. With Ingreso, you don't have to worry about that because when Ingreso Cloud, you can save all your stuff. There's unlimited space, and I think it's up to 3 PCs. I'm not sure that you can back up. So definitely that's one of Mike's favorite products. That's also some other people because, like I said, for that reason, you don't want to risk losing all your information, your files, your data, your childhood pictures, whatever you have on your laptop, you can store it in a safe place in the Ingreso cloud. But some of the other products, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's actually better than Apple's iCloud because you can actually stream music and videos right from that cloud. It's pretty cool. But I won't interrupt you again. I'll let you go.
You're excited about the product. That's good because I want people to see the real value of what we have to offer. That we're not about collecting cash, but we actually have products that people can use. So we do have the autoresponder business, the autoresponder service. We have the free domain service. We have the IC partnership program, which allows you to sell the products for 100% commission. We have the Language Institute, so if you plan to travel to Colombia, Brazil, or wherever you plan to go and you want to learn Spanish, you can learn it right in the back office. So we do allow you to learn how to speak Spanish and English. We have the IC lead pages, which you can use for any company. I think Carl, that's probably his favorite product because he goes IC lead page crazy. Yeah, you can create custom-made capture pages, brand them to yourself, to your business. We have the backup system, which Mike explained, and we have the hosting plan, which anybody needs for your business. As soon as you come online, the first thing you need is a website. All right, so with Ingreso, we have a hosting service where we can host your website for you. So you get the domain with us, you get the website hosted with us, and you can also use the capture pages as well to capture your leads and build a nice list geared to your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Ingreso thing. This could be your business for whatever it is you're doing. And my favorite product is actually the training because I love to train and I love to learn. So my favorite products is the Ingreso Institute, where you can actually learn internet marketing. So it doesn't matter if you plan to use Ingreso as your vehicle to earn money, or you just want to learn how to be a better internet marketer. We have that back there in the office, just like Jennifer said. You just go back there, log in daily, and you can learn so much about how to market on Facebook, how to market on YouTube. I actually did a couple of webinars back there, and some of the training is provided by some of the other teams back there. And that's not even including the stuff that we teach individually. Guys, there's definitely a lot of value in there. And someone else asked the main form of marketing or how we market this business. This business, mostly I use Facebook, but we have other team members who might have other forms of marketing. But we've been very, very successful just using Facebook and YouTube and things like that. We haven't had to do anything extreme or crazy, just things that anybody can learn. Okay, anybody can learn Facebook, anybody can learn YouTube, and we teach that in the back office. That's been my main way of marketing, and I've been able to hit the leaderboards every single month just by using those two methods. So you don't have to learn everything, but we teach you how to do simple things that anybody can duplicate in this business. Just to show you how many people on this panel, everybody's here made about over 10K. I think Mr. Carl wants to show us something that he's been doing with the Ingreso business. Carl, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you and we see you.
All right, cool. Well, since you guys are talking about favorite products and stuff, my favorite product is the hosting, because people can go ahead and build any type of website funnel. I actually have my blog here, and every other day I try to create some value and blog about it, and I'll share it on my Facebook, and then I'll take it and share it through my email list. Again, I have all of that through Ingreso, my autoresponder, everything is there. I build funnels, so I see funnels here, get the lead, you start, just like on Facebook, you make posts on Facebook, take the same post, you put it in your email, you send it out. That's what I've learned, and I'm learning a lot of it from Ingreso. I'm learning a lot of it from members on this team. This is why I joined this whole, movement in the first place. Somebody told me about IC, and they started talking about the checks, and then I was like, all right, cool, you make money. What's behind it? Then I saw the true value in the products. I saw the true value in $25 freaking that I'm paying every month for all of this, and an income potential that's out of the world, because I started off with $50, and over $13,000 is blowing my mind. You know what I mean? And just to know that the future is whatever I want to make out of it is crazy. The people that we have on this team, the CEO, the training that he provides, the culture that's integrated in our movement, it's all here. I'm excited. This is my favorite tool. I like the web hosting because all of my teammates are using it. They all got websites up. Wow.
That looks good, and you're actually really good at what.
Yeah.
Trying to see. We have another question.
Alfredo.
Yeah.
Oh, Alfredo, real quick to touch upon a couple of things before I forget. I've actually been jotting notes down. I want everybody to understand this is a company that started in 2002 as a software company. Dwayne started it, and then about 23 months ago, I'm going to say, 24 maybe at this point, he made it into a home-based business opportunity in Colombia. Although it was always global, they did home meetings. That's how it grew down there. So when John and Dwayne got together to bring it to the United States, that's when we brought it to social media. So people may go, oh my God, I haven't heard of this before, or I've been hearing a little bit about it, but how old is it? It's not a startup. It's been around long enough to be secure. It is a software company originated, and they have a lot more stuff coming out. Next month when we go to Miami, this Google Hangout we're actually on tonight, they're going to have their own version of a Hangout for one of our products. Now this is for, you get in, you join at whatever level that you want to join in at, and it all depends on what kind of products do you want. I personally am all the way up to the 3,500 level. I know that, which is 6,250 altogether. I know that Alfredo, you add 7,500 more to that. He owns everything. So I have one more level to go to own all that stuff. But you know what? I mean, the products speak for themselves. And for $25 a month to be able to have access to all these products every single month, I paid in. I mean, I'm paid until October. I didn't have to think about it, because I know how important these products are to build my businesses with. I know the training is priceless. I mean, I get to go there and just dig into that training and learn something new, because I want to grow as a marketer. When Mike was talking, he was talking about the incomes. You know, I get $100 to $300 a day just in residual income. That's just a residuals, people doing their thing. You know, if I don't show up one day, I'm making $100 to $300. I already know that. You know, and it's just growing every single month. It just grows. So, you know, going from being broke and close to homeless to having over $3,000 to $4,000 a month in just residual income, plus the other ways we get paid, it's incredible. This is absolutely life changing. Carl, I think, brought up the funnels. They have a funnel for the affiliates, and it's included. I mean, they just keep coming out with more and more and more value for $25 a month. I just love it. Sorry to interrupt, but I had to bring that up.
Oh, that's cool. And it's funny, and I'll let Carl get back if he has something else to say, but just to let the people know who are watching tonight and listening, there are up to 8 ways to get paid. We only
I think he fell off. There's up to 8 ways to get paid, and it's weekly and monthly residuals. I think we're going to go somewhere along those lines. But to piggyback off all of this, I love the products. I love the training. I love the guidance. I love the fact that if I don't know what the heck I'm doing, I can ask somebody, and I'll get an answer. You know, it's lovely. Just because
I like your blog there. It's nice and clean. That was a good job.
Appreciate it. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. Guess what? I went into Ingreso training. Learned, you know, and then guys, if you get this Word Swag app, it's really cool. You can use it to make like little template photos and stuff. Word Swag, Instagram app. But
I'll talk to you on the side.
But yeah, it's exactly what it feels like. Finally, something real, simple, inexpensive, explosive to do what you want with. You know, I love the fact again that I have
living from it too.
Knowledge here. Pardon me?
Make a good living from it too.
Yep, you definitely do.
Yeah.
6th floor, condo, paid for. Yo, guys, last year I was not here. Okay, 2 years ago, I was not here. And it's just, all of us are completely changing our lives. Every single one here on this panel. And, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy and it's lovely to be a part of. Because every one of you guys motivate me. Even though I don't reach out sometimes, it's crazy. You just watch them. Man. And they watch you too. We learn from each other. And now we're here as a super team, just for you guys, just to be able to leverage all of this.
Hey Tom, you got a favorite product?
I do. I have the. I like the lead pages, and there's a reason why I like them. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Okay, I like the lead pages because I never found any lead pages where I can actually change them so easily. Like when I used to build capture pages, I had to like go get a HostGator account, and then I had to download this this. I can't even say the Fantastico something, whatever it is. You know, and then I had to learn how to do that, and then I'm like. And then I had to go get this license for this thing, and then I had to go, you know, get the key for that, and then I had to put it in there, and then I'm like, and then I had to watch a video on how to do it and all this stuff, and then finally I would get a capture page going, and then it's like after all that work, and then I had to go set up an autoresponder, and then I had to figure out how to do that and fit it into the capture page, the coding. Well, now it's so easy. Now I just log into Ingreso. And then I click on lead pages, and then the lead pages are already made. And then after that, all I do is I click on the text, and then I change the wording on whatever ad copy I want. And sometimes, even if I was a newbie and I didn't know anything about ad copy, they already have ad copy for you back there. That's the really cool thing. And then not only that, but I don't have to leave and go to a whole new different autoresponder. The autoresponder and even the training for the autoresponder is even back there. It's already all in the same system. Then after that, the sales pages are there, so everything all works together. So that's why I really love the whole part of like just how everything is all included. It's like all in one. Now I'm not over here at this autoresponder place, you know, this capture page thing, and then you know, duplication for a new team member. Like, hey, I don't know how to do stuff like that, Tom, or set up a capture page like you do, you know. I don't know, you know, how do I know that their same work and effort is going to be the same matched with mine? I don't, at least, and I still don't. Although I do know now that it's easier for me to train them on how to use a capture page and how to build a capture page rather than having them go set up this HostGator stuff and being totally confused and they just quit. No, it's really easy, and that's what I really love. That's what I love about the capture pages. So cool.
Cool. Alfredo, we got your back.
I know, man. I'm over here playing Hangout tag, man. I go on my phone, it kicked me off. My computer over. I don't know what the heck is going on. I got, you know what? But it's a good thing Ingreso's coming out with a solution to this, because we're gonna have our own Hangout platform where we don't have to deal with Google's, you know, shut me out every damn time. You know, when I'm in the middle of having fun. But hey, guys, listen. We are here. We're having fun. We keep it real. We keep it funky. We're here making money. We're here enjoying this opportunity. You see, Mike is having fun. If I had $4,500 in a day, I would have a lot of fun with it too. You guys see this check, you know, $4,500. But when you actually see the cash, Mike, how does it feel to actually like count, you know, 40? Like, it's really amazing to actually see the hundreds and like the 50s, you know. And when you actually put it into like real money, I'm telling you, it's an incredible feeling, and it changes your whole way of thinking. I went and spoiled myself. I bought myself a BMW M5, and then, you know, me being retarded, I said that wasn't enough. I had to go and get a convertible, you know. But that's the thing. It's changed my whole way of just doing things in life. And I'm actually, I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. My vision board last year, I wrote myself a check for $10,000. All right, that's done. That's $10,000 a month was my goal, and I surpassed that. So I actually had 2 cars. I swear to God, I had 2 cars on the vision board, one black and one white. Okay, the white one was a Jaguar, which I wanted at the time, and then the black one was a BMW 645 that I wanted at the time. I came pretty darn close. I have a white M5 and I have a black CLK 63 convertible. So I came close to having that. It was on my vision board. The last thing on my vision board, I'll be honest, was a trip to Disney. I even had the amount of people that were going and how much it was going to hit my bank, you know, with the tickets and all that. I had that on my vision board last year. And guys, as we are speaking, I am planning my trip in July, I'm going to Miami to meet all of you on the panel and everybody here that's watching. You guys are invited. I'm personally inviting you to come to Miami and meet me and the other awesome leaders on this panel. We're going to do so much out there, but I'll get to that in a minute. But not only that, but after the event, okay, I am driving to Orlando. I already rented a dream home over there, a dream vacation home, for almost a month. All right, most people can't go on vacation for more than 3 days because the boss needs them back on Monday. They have no sick days left, or they didn't accumulate enough vacation days, or they're still on the 6-month probation, or whatever case. I actually got a vacation home for almost a whole month. I'm not coming back until August. And I'm going to do not only Disney, all 4 parks, I'm doing Universal, I'm doing Legoland, I'm doing everything that I'm not supposed to do as an adult, but for the kids, you know, but we are doing everything. And this is not only a vacation, this is the vacation, because this is something that you dream about, being able to take not only what, I'm taking 6 kids with me, guys. We added another one to the roster, you know, there's 6 kids going. So I want you guys to, you know, go on the Disney site, put your calculator, and figure out how much it'll cost to take 6 kids to Disney for 4 days. Do all 4 parks, plus Universal, plus SeaWorld, all everything that's out there. All right? I'm telling you, because last year I would not even dream about being able to do this. But not only was it on my vision board, but I'm actually doing it, living it, and I'm going way beyond. I got the home, and I'm doing every single attraction out there, and then I'm coming. So this will be the vacation, and it's only been possible because of Ingreso. Only been possible because of Ingreso, the opportunity, the tools, the services, the training, the mentorship from Dwayne and his team. Now I want to talk to you guys before I get into the Miami and the yacht rental, which somebody leaked out. I want to tell you guys something, all right? As a team, this is the dream team right here. Not to get confused with Tom's dream team, which I just found out a few minutes ago. But we call ourselves right here the dream team because these are the leaders that are running this business. Everybody here is making 6 figures and is on their way to 7 sometime in their life. I believe that. So we're here together. We're gathered to show you guys what's possible. Okay, I'm young. I'm Hispanic. I got a lot of children. If you know anything about Puerto Ricans, we're known for having a lot of kids and things like that. But it's all right. I'm from Brooklyn, but that's all right. I can still make money just like you. You can still make money just like me. It doesn't matter what color, shape, form you come in. But here's the deal. All right, guys. I'm excited because once you join this opportunity, and let me remind you, you can do that at any point on this Hangout. There should be a button, a big little button that says join the Dream Team or something below on anybody's Facebook page, wherever you're watching this from, whoever invited you, you should be able to join them right now. And I encourage you because let me tell you something. As a team, we're going to teach you. We're going to train you to do what we do. We're going to let you inside our world. We're going to show you how much fun we have. And when it comes to Miami, I want to meet you guys in Miami. And there's a couple of reasons why. Because, number one, we are planning to rent a yacht down there in Miami for anybody that wants to come and have fun, that joins this opportunity and wants to just hang out and party with us. I'm going to personally have a mastermind down there, which I'm telling you guys right now. We're going to have a mastermind where you're going to be able to get in and you're going to sit down and I'm going to go over some stuff that I've been doing personally in my career that's helped me get to where I'm at now. And I'm going to be there to show you step by step some of the things I've done in the journey. You're going to be able to sit down and attend the mastermind because I'm going to go over there. You guys are going to be able to take notes, record it, whatever. So you're going to come, you're going to have fun, and you're going to leave with some real value. Okay? Because I'm going to show you step by step what I've been doing in my online business. Yeah, go ahead. You hear me?
No, so I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because I've actually had this happen going to the bank. Have you ever gotten that look where, you know, before you started making money online, you go to the banker, they're like, yeah, hi, how are you? You know, Mr. Delgado or Miss Merrell, you know, whatever it is. And then now you go in the bank, they're like, how can we help you today?
Let me tell you what happens when I go to the bank. First of all, I didn't even have a bank account. That's how pathetic it was. Okay, so I decided to open one because I didn't know what to do with this money that I was getting from Ingreso. So I opened up a bank account, right? So every time I go to like withdraw some cash, it's funny because like, oh, by the way, you know, we're having a special with the mortgage or we're doing something like this. Why don't we, you know, get you to do this and that? I'm like, okay, would you like a lollipop for your kids? Sure, no problem. You know, now is that when I come into the bank, it's a whole different experience. It's like, hey, Mrs. Delgado, how much you gonna take out today, you little prick. But yeah, it's definitely a different. It's definitely a different
It
feeling,
really is
man.
a different trip, isn't it? It's like I went to the bank today, and it wasn't even anything much. I mean, I just had to pay a bill today, and so it was like almost $1,600. I was taking out, and I give the girl the receipt, right? And she looks at it, and she goes to the next aisle. She's like, "I need more money in my drawer." I'm like, "How much money does she have in her drawer?" It's like $1,600, But then she's like, "So is there anything else we can help you with today?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. Are you sure? Because like we have I'm like, I'm fine." And then I went to another store. It's so funny, how people act. When you're trying to withdraw money or you're trying to do things, and when you're on the broke end of the stick. Then when you're starting to progress forward, the attitudes completely change towards you. I don't know if it's projection. I don't know what it is, but it is a really cool feeling to be able to go into a bank. I'm in a sweatshirt and a pair of sweatpants. I'm not looking like anything special. But to see the respect level change when they actually see that money's actually in your bank account, that's pretty cool.
Well,
I mean
yeah,
that's really cool.
it's funny because people that have, normal people that work the 9 to 5, they're probably most likely not making what they wish they can. And we're here to show you what's possible with this kind of industry in this kind of world. And now, I mean, you take your regular check that you earn from your job and you go and cash it. Everything's all cool and dandy, and yeah, okay, everything's good. And for me, I get a check in the mail from IC. I have to call ahead and give them a week's notice before they actually have the cash there to give it to me. So it's funny because I'm still waiting. I think tomorrow I'll be able to go after getting the check last week to actually
It's
cash it
amazing
because
that a
that's how
bank
much.
actually has to put you on hold.
Yeah, right. Like I thought
It's
I
it's
thought
just
they don't want to
sorry,
blow the
we have
money, but
apparently not.
yeah, I guess they're too busy lending it out to everybody.
By the way, I am representing Easy Money tonight. I
There you
wanted you
go.
to
Oh,
know,
oh,
Alfredo,
wait, wait,
I
wait,
am representing.
wait.
There you go. That's my
Jermaine,
point.
My shirt's not too
I'll
short.
tell you. Let me ask you something. When before we went to Vegas and everything, we always did calls and we were on the phone a lot and we did some of these hangouts and stuff. But explain what it's like that's different from being on the phone or a hangout to actually being at the event. What is the game changer at an event for you, Alfredo?
well, being at an event, first of all, thanks for going to the event. I've been able to not only drive a couple Lamborghinis, but I'm able to take home this hat that was given to me by my good friend Jermaine and the rest of the team. It was their idea to get me this hat. But being at the event is powerful because you get to meet and greet, with people that are making it happen. And it's very important that you see that we are normal, everyday people. We're not just behind this screen and, we're all magical and things just happen out the sky. We're very normal, regular people. And at the event, not only you get to pick our brains and figure out how we did what we did, but you're going to get to see how normal we really are. So you have the confidence and belief that you too can do this. I want to reassure you that you can do this because, like I said, everybody here on this panel were all regular people. I remember meeting Carl in Vegas, and this guy was so excited, man. And he had his team there and everything. And the best time, one of the best times we had when I was waiting for to go to the airport, and we ended up going back to Carl's room, and these guys were like mastermind and hanging out. They looked like they had a whole operation going on there. They had laptops out, people were on phones, closing deals. I was like, what's going on, man? But it's so powerful because not only do you get to see how real we are, huh?
The thing about the event is it's real. It's live. You know what I mean? It's right there. There's no computer screen. There's no phone screen. And to shake a millionaire's hand and to have them say you're next is like, oh yeah, okay. It feels good. So you just gotta get there. You have to get to the events. You just have to get there because it's totally different from all this stuff. It lets you know that it's possible for you too. Because again, I think I pulled Alfredo's skin a few times just to make sure the man's real. Just he's real people, you know. Hung out with Jermaine, real people, real humble, and just real people. The event in Miami, if you get there and you've never been to an event before, it's gonna change you.
Hey, can I show you all something that I want to plan for our event?
Go ahead.
I'll check this out. Okay, your mic. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. You ready?
Yeah, I'm so down. I'm so down.
Man, I can't see the video. My computer is like crashing on me. Mom, send that to me. I want to watch that.
Yeah, so basically that I want to see if we can maybe do that one for Ingreso or something like that at the event. Wouldn't that be cool? Like all of us just like go, like, you know, I'll set up the camera and then whatever, like everyone start dancing goofy. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with that, man. That's real cool. Tom, you'll bug out, man. I'm telling you guys, you have to get to Miami.
From what I understand, Dwayne. Yeah, from what I understand though, Dwayne has stuff up his sleeve for like the leaders and stuff like that down there too. So you definitely want to get on that leaderboard. You want to make your presence, guys. You know, there's so much value to this company. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but you know, I love it. I love it. It changes lives. It really does. And you know, and it's not a high price point. You're not having to dish out a couple $100 a month. You know, if you add it up, if you're a business person, an entrepreneur online, if you added up how much you pay for an autoresponder a month, how much you have to pay for marketing, how much you have to pay for this, and how much you pay for that, add that up and then go over and look at $25 a month. I mean, it's that simple, because I know for sure just an autoresponder alone is just around 20, and now you would need all the other marketing tools that are included. And I'll tell you, having cloud storage, it's been key to me, because I have, you know, 2 young children, one's 6 and one's going to be 5, and my daughter has a thing with keeping fluid in a cup. She's killed multiple of my computers, and I was never backed up before. So now I have cloud, and I'm not worried anymore. So, I mean, that in itself is key to me. But you have to find out what product suits you, or multiple products that suit you. But at the end of the day, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to learn from the best from the best, you have it right here. Look, you got Alfredo's trainings in the back office. You have Dwayne's trainings in the back office. You have Mike Martin has a system. You know, Jermaine Taylor's just killing it. 18 years old. If I was 18 and found this, forget it. I'm 40 years old. I've been in this industry 22 years, and I finally found success 7 months ago. He was 18 when he found it, 19 years old now. Really? I mean, what else you got to say? I mean, he's going to be a millionaire before you know it. It's just crazy. I'm so blessed to have you guys on my team. I'm so thankful, because you guys are rock stars. I love this company, and you know, let's just take it to the top, guys.
If I could just also interject there, I've been dying to say this. One point that really sticks out to me is, like, when you join network marketing companies or other MLMs, or, you know, different things and opportunities out there, they usually give you the stuff, like, meaning they give you their products, but that's it. The rest is literally up to you with no guidance. It's up to your creativity and whatever bit of leverage you have, and some people don't have much, and so they don't do that well. But like with Ingreso, they give you the tools and the products, and they give you the training on how to use the tools and the products for whatever advances your vision. It's not just about the company, but it's about you. So, you know, I'd rather jump into a place where they give me, you know, the mashed potatoes and the gravy, as opposed to just the plate and tell me to go get my own food, if you guys understand what I'm saying. I know Alfredo's sharing his screen, so I'm going to see what he has.
Yeah, can you guys make sure you click on my screen so that way everybody can see it, and make sure it's full screen. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
All right, so here's the best part. This is the major announcement I wanted to make for you guys, or are new to this or haven't been following me on Facebook, I am giving away $5,000 at the event. It's called the Team Easy Money Miami Fun and Sun $5,000 giveaway. Now, anybody has an opportunity to win this. All you simply got to do is just do what you're supposed to do anyway, which is share the opportunity with others, market, do what you're supposed to do, make money for yourself, perform, be a good producer, and you'll have an opportunity to walk away with $5,000 cash in your hand, which I'll be giving away at the event. So you guys can see it's a $5,000 giveaway. The contest rules are right here. All right, and I'll go over more of this later once you get inside the opportunity, and I'll share this with others. But you will have a chance to win $5,000 at the event. So let me remind you that the event ticket is only $25 and it's available in your back office. So if I were you, if you're already in Ingreso, then go log into your back office, get your event ticket right now, get there because I'm going to be there, Dwayne is going to be there, every single team leader you see in this hangout is going to be there, Tom the Furry Hat Guy is going to dance for you, Michael's going to show you his new card, Jermaine is going to remind you that he's only 19, Jennifer is going to just be excited, and Carl's going to show you how to do some lead pages while you're there, whatever. We're just going to have a lot of fun. All right, guys, so I encourage you to get there. If you're not part of this opportunity yet, please get back with the person who invited you because either way, whoever you join this opportunity is still part of this awesome team and this movement, and you'll be able to get everything that we have to offer as well. Now, let me take it off the screen share for a minute. You guys see me?
Yeah.
All right, here it is right here, guys. I'm giving it away at the event, all right? I'm not playing. It's right here. Whoever, performs well in this organization will be able to walk away with that cash, guys. I'm not playing. I just want to be able to give back what is well-deserved to the team. That's my one way of investing is putting money back into my team and rewarding them for all the hard work they provide for this organization. So guys, get back with whoever invited you here, and I'll be seeing you in Miami, and I'll be handing that over to one lucky person. It seems like Michael's busting his butt up there. He's Mike, what position are you in the leaderboard?
Number one right now.
Number one, and by a long shot too, buddy. I'm feeling a little, I feel a little threatened myself, man. I'm gonna have to go work this guy a little bit.
Go on vacation, will you, for a little bit?
I know, Mike's making me work, man.
Alfredo,
I gotta get up there.
The one thing I know about Alfredo, since day one when he joined, he has been number one on that leaderboard. Is it time for you to pass that torch or what?
I don't know. I mean,
I think Mr. Martin will run for your money.
Put the money
run. Well, like Michael said, it's only the first week. It's I'm like the Yankees. I come out the seventh inning. In the last game, in the ninth inning, the last game, I come out. But Mike's a hard worker.
Unless you play the Red Sox. Unless you play the Red Sox in that World Series.
Okay, well, let's see what stadium we're playing in this month. But Mike is definitely not only is he number one, but he's always.
I've been so busy, it's so awful. I have not caught a game all year. My father's like, "Oh, and this is going on the Red Sox." I'm like, "Dad, I couldn't even tell you the roster this year."
Wow.
He's like, Jen, you've always been so involved in all the sports. I'm like, Dad, I'm involved in making a life of my kids.
That's
but
right.
I'll tell you what, he loved it when I went and bought him a TV. He's like, oh, I love you.
So guys, man, if there's anything that anybody wants to leave off this panel, please do it now. But I encourage everybody to take action today. Click the button on beneath this video or whoever invited you, get back with them because this opportunity is awesome, is amazing. We all not here to just tell you some hype and fluff. We actually make money with this opportunity. So guys, get back where I invited you. Anyone else have anything to say before we close this out?
I just love you guys. I love you guys. That's it. You guys are rock stars. You just inspire me every day. I'll tell you, being in Facebook jail for six weeks killed me. I was like, oh! But I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. Carl, you good? Anything you want to say before we leave?
I was just saying thank you, Jen, for joining Ingreso and getting everybody else to join.
You're welcome, honey. It's my pleasure.
Oh,
man.
here is just relaying it to others.
Carl, I know you're going to Miami, Carl. I know you're
Well,
bringing
I'm
some
taking
people
that.
with you.
I'm taking that. That's mine.
Well, guess what,
The
guys? I
people
forgot to
that
tell
pack
you.
events win.
Yeah, I'm rewarding those
People
who
that pack
actually.
events win.
She keeps cutting off. You gotta switch from Comcast, girl. Hey, listen. For the people who actually show up to the event, those are the ones that are gonna get rewarded. All right. I wanted to add that note is that you can do well in the contest, but I'm giving away extra points for people who actually show up because that's what matters. I want people to actually show up. So just keep that in mind. Carl, I know you have a big team, and I know that they're actually going. So, you have a good opportunity. Anyone here that has an opportunity, you guys can be in Miami already. From that area that's going. So that's how it works, man. Get with me for any details on the contest or on the opportunity. And I'll see you guys on the inside. Hopefully, I get to meet you guys in Miami. Oh, and we'll be here again Friday. We're going to give away some free training. So make sure you're here on Friday. We are going to give you some free training. All right, we're going to just give you a little bit of what we do as a team to help elevate your business. So if I were you, Friday, 9 o'clock, have a pen and paper ready because we're going to teach you guys some stuff that's going to take your business to the next level. And these are the kind of things we do for team. So we just want you guys to be here. It's not going to cost you nothing but your time to just come and learn something that we have to offer. So Friday, 9 o'clock, we'll be here again, and we'll be teaching you guys some cool stuff to help bring your business to the next level. And I think that's it. If anybody else has anything to say, I'm ready to close out and watch some Prison Break.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Peace.
Night,
Night,
everybody.
guys.
Appreciate your time.